gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Food as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife.
That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
Just got done watching A Working Man. David Ayer, Jason Statham, they're back again. It's comical. It's a joke now. Jason Statham is just like, he's an assassin, but is also does like daily jobs. Like we had the mechanic, we had the beekeeper, now we've got the transporter, my traditional favorite, and now we've got a working man. He's a construction man. His boss's daughter gets kidnapped. It's basically the story of Taken, and he's got a certain set of skills. He is a Royal Marine, so a Brit, and he's like, I'll go get her. I promised I would have her back. I'll go get her. There's some other subplots going on with his. He's got a daughter, and he's fighting for custody for her from her grandparents and all this other stuff. But really, what this movie is, it's Taken. It's about him trying to go get this girl. Now, there are some differences with Taken. The first Taken was kind of like cool, Liam Neeson kicking ass. This one, he does a lot of like, I don't know, like investigating and stuff before he just goes in and just starts killing Henchies. You do get the Henchie killing moments in this movie, but I feel like we don't get enough of them. There are some great scenes. Once again, it's kind of the same thing I said for Beekeeper, although I think this is taken a little more seriously than Beekeeper was. But this one, you know, you've got some goofy villains, you've got some good action, you've got some cool director moments and cinematography, and you know, Jason Statham just kills out. Now, I will say, there's times towards the end of this movie, it gets a bit ridiculous, as these movies tend to do. And like the costuming, it just takes place in Chicago. It does not feel like Chicago. We feel like we are in another universe in this movie. All the villains are weird and over the top, and it just gets goofy for me towards the end. And then on the top of it, they're kind of trying to take it seriously. Like, this isn't like The Beekeeper where he's doing one-liners and stuff. So I don't know. Once again, like The Beekeeper, I'm kind of mixed on it. I enjoyed it. It's not like my favorite. Once again, there's much better Jason Statham movies than this. But obviously, I think this is based off a book series, is what I heard. And they definitely kind of left it open. David Harbour's in this, and he is barely used. Like, you could have had anybody in this movie playing David Harbour's part. My guess is because in the books, he becomes integral later on down the line. So I'm assuming if this movie does well, we're probably going to get more of these. And I'll probably watch them. But, you know, am I disappointed that it wasn't like awesome? And it also wasn't as cheesy as The Beekeeper, which, you know, I kind of like that about The Beekeeper. So I don't know. Once again, I'm mixed on this. I think I'm going to give it the same score I gave The Beekeeper. You know, the action scenes are cool, and it's got a story we've seen before, basically the story of Taken. But it just doesn't go super cheesy, or but then also is so ridiculous at the end. I don't know really 100% how to explain it. But if you like these kind of movies, I'll tell you, the crowd I went and saw it with loved it. They were cheering. Also, you know, like in Taken, the girl's kind of just there. In this one, the girl like kind of puts up a fight multiple times, and the crowd was cheering that too. So I had some hardcore Jason Statham fans, I think, in the crowd at my theater. I didn't get to that level of excitement, but I enjoyed it enough that I think I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It's definitely worth a rent if you are into these Jason Statham, you know, movies. Then I think you're gonna love it. For me, I know it could be better. So until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.